a few people in here. See who we get in here. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Let's turn down this fan just a little bit. You think we're on? It doesn't say anybody's there. We'll give it a test. We'll see. What do you think, Jake? Huh? Let's give it a bit. Let's see what happens. Huh? I don't even know. First time I used the chat since we've been here. Somebody's there. Bruce is in there. Saying hello. Hello, Bruce. Let's see who else gets in there. Come on. Get over here. Oh, you guys. You guys are crazy. It's been a long time since I used this chat thing. I want to see if it works. Or see if it still works. Oh, wow. There they go. Just takes a minute for it all to come up. Hi from Maryland. Hey, Jukebox. Oh, you guys are quick. OTR James. Hey, buddy. Oh. I just thought I'd do a small chat. Say hello. Let y'all know. Well, you guys know we're back. Here's a video. We've been putting up videos. Howdy. Cooking Mom. Hi from South Carolina. I'm not too far from you, I guess. I'm in North Carolina. That's where I'm at. Mike. Hey, Mike. Hi, Mike from Akron, Ohio. Not too far from where I came to stay when I call a home time a home time. Douglas. Hello from Iowa. Iowa, the corn state. Yeah. Well, I figured it's been 7 months since I've been here. We got 4 videos up now. We got the camera cooking. Everything is cooking. Hopefully you guys can see me. Can you guys see me? You can see me. We're gonna pick up our load here in about a half hour. And we're on our way to Auburn, Indiana with that. We got to go to a Walmart distribution and make a delivery, right? I was watching Matt's video, his live, little guy. I was watching his. He did a live feed yesterday. And I was kind of reading some of the comments on there. Yeah, you see my vest. I'm at a Tyson. You got to have your vest on in order to get out and walk around. Looking forward to see your future uploads. I'm going to do my best. I don't know if they'll make any sense or not. I'm not recruiting anything like that. It's just mainly it's our life, what we're doing out here on the road. Me, Jake, Panda, just us in the truck. And if I can show you any, juicy events that is happening, things that are happening. I'm on day number 6. I'm not smoking. That's driving me crazy, buddies. I'm telling you. If you have never smoked, it's kind of hard to understand the theory behind this, but now I never did any hard drugs ever in my life. But they claim that it's easier to quit cocaine than it is cigarettes. I don't know. But I can tell you this, trying to quit smoking is crazy. Well, we got 33, 34 of you guys in here. I'm just curious if you guys can still, I haven't did a chat, so it's been a long time since I did a chat. I figured you may have a question or two, or something that you may want to, would you ever get to deliver Amazon? I don't want, well, we do have Amazon. I mean, RST pulls Amazon Prime, Carlisle, Wilson, and another one. I got to think what that one is. I don't know the stories that I heard about Amazon. I'm not sure. I've been with RST. Well, I started May, June. I say the tail end of May. Let's see, it's 21, 20, 19. 19, 20, 21. I think it was 2019 when I started. I have to go in there and look. Hello, I called you. That's, I don't care. Yeah, I called and you triggered you by Montreal, Canada. I've been to Canada. I've been to Montreal, but yeah, I forgot what the hell I was saying. I get sidetracked and forget what the hell I was talking about there. Where's your Freightliner? I don't know. I have no clue where the Freightliner is. I guess it's still part of RST. I just don't have. I'm not driving it no more, right? The story behind the Freightliner, it broke down on me, and we ended up having it towed Little Rock, North Little Rock, and from there I picked up the Pete in Houston, Texas. Hey Larry, do you have your next load? I do. I'm just waiting. Tyson actually did call me. They said in about 30-40 minutes it'd be the paperwork would be done. So I thought I would just do a small live show here. But I'm over here in Wilkesboro, North Carolina. That's where I'm at. I delivered here early, not at the same place, but just about a mile down the road. You make, no, don't have it. I got 2 keys. I got one in the ignition and one in my pocket. We have a remote. This Peterbilt has a remote, so I do have a couple extra remotes though, and I can push a button, right, that will actually let me in. Do you still do dashboard? I cook all the time in my truck. I do. Matter of fact, I cooked in my truck today, obviously, because I'm here. I've been here all day, right? I took me a nap, got me some sleep, and then I woke up. I made me some pasta, mashed potatoes, pasta, and it's probably not the healthiest stuff, right? Do the dogs still as much as they can? As much as they can. They get up there on the seat, right? And they just get up there and they bounce is what they do, and they hit that horn. Sometimes they get a little carried away. Then somebody's parked next to me, and that's the bad thing. If they're trying to sleep, they get woke up by Jake and Panda. What I have to do sometimes, if I know I'm going inside to get a shower or something, I usually fold the seat down and I put something in the seat so they don't be waking up. I heard you pronounce Arkansas. Say what? You making fun of my speech? I can't help the way I talk. We all talk differently, right? Arkansas, you would get a ticket and you could get... I don't know what you're saying. Hey, Jukebox, I see. We all have a different way of speaking, right? When I was a kid, I really had a hard time. I stuttered a bit. So we had to get that worked out of me. And I still kind of do if I ain't too careful. I gotta watch what I'm saying or think about what I'm saying, or I stutter. But you know, you don't honestly walk up to somebody and say, "Hey," that's okay though. It's all right. You know what? We're here. We're not going nowhere. We're not going to let. I mean, I look at the comments every day. I love the comments. I really do. There's so many nice people, but I got to remember, and I know some of you guys are probably thinking, well, that's what chased you away. I'm not really into drama. Never have been, never will be. And I'm certainly not, well, I was raised, I guess I'm just old school. I was just raised to respect folks. Arkansas, yeah. That's okay. Yeah, I do you think you will get any loads going west? We go west every now and then. We do. Sure, yeah, I get loads going out there. Not as much as the East Coast. But it just takes so long to get out there, right? And then so long to get back. If I had to get back real quick and I was out west, it ain't gonna happen. Do you still work for the same company? RST. Yeah, I'm with the RST. I've been RST for, I say, about 2.5 years now. That's how long I've been here. 2.5 years. When can we see? I'm not sure if I want to do, well, so far I've made a daily video. There's four days ago is when I put up the first video. It's only 1 minute and 31 seconds, right? Just asking if you guys want me back. I can understand the theory behind this. Yep, Jukebox is back. In a couple days he's going to take off and he's going to leave. I had personal issues, and and that's really my reasoning for leaving the first time. I didn't really leave. The channel's always been there. Is it your comfort? I gotta wait till that comes back up and I'll finish reading it. If I touch the phone, I'm afraid it's gonna fall over. It's on a balancing act right now. There we go. Company all ever in one comfort in the company of all the company. Oh, okay. I'll read that one more time when that jumps up again. I've only worked for 7 companies. I've been driving for 27 years, but I've only worked for 7 companies in that length. I don't know if that's good or bad, but I'm not really a job hopper, right? Once I start a job, I like to stay there for a while. Because, you know, a lot of people think it's greener somewhere else, and all you're doing is just changing the name. Once you get used to the company you're with, you know what their rules and regulations are and everything about them, then usually you're ready to quit and go somewhere else. Why? So you can learn their technique, right? Hey, Don, I missed your phone call. I'm going to have to give you a call later. Okay, let me hit that. I got to hit that. Yeah, I'll be driving tonight if you happen to be awake, my friend. I got to pick up my load in about a half hour. I'll be driving through tonight. So if you're still awake, I'm going to give you a call. I was napping when you called me earlier. Well, I knew I was going to be driving most of the night. Okay, cool. I knew I was going to be driving most of the night. I've been here since noon today. So I got my butt back here in the bunk, and I got some sleep, right? How are you doing this? I'm doing great, man. I'm doing really good. I feel good. I woke up, I'm still having some coffee here. I like my coffee cup. See that? It says, I'm a nightmare before my coffee. I don't talk to nobody before I have my coffee. Let me unplug this phone. Or let me unplug it down here. Hold up. Okay. Alright. It was getting a bit warm and it stopped charging. So let's see how far we can go with it the way it is. What is your downtown to pass through? I love to when you pass through St. Louis. We go through St. Louis a lot too. The comments come up and then they fade out. So if I'm not a quick reader, I'm going to miss something there. A yawn is a silent scream for coffee. That's right. I do have to have my coffee though. The thing is, when I hate parking at a customer whenever I'm picking up a load or delivering a load, because everybody wakes up at their own speed, right? Some folks can get up, jump right behind their seat and start work. I can't. I got a coffee maker here, and if I had nothing else in the truck, that's the one thing I gotta have in here, because I gotta have my coffee. And usually when I have, and this is a 2.5 cup coffee cup, so I usually make enough coffee in this thing. How is your mom and Tom? They're doing great. Good to see you and the pups again. Hey, Jake, Panda, come here. You know, these guys really want to see you. It's not that they don't want to see me, but this is Panda. This is Panda Sweet Pea. She don't understand why we're going to have to row tonight. See, she says, I'd rather be in bed. I know. But what she'll end up doing, she'll come back here. I can make the bed before I leave. And she'll come back here and root herself underneath. She loves being undercover. And she'll root herself under the covers, and that's where she'll sleep. Julie, hi Jukebox, hello. Yeah, you tired, aren't you? Great seeing you three. It's good seeing you guys too. You know, that one day when I made that video asking if you guys want me back, and I was reading the comments and everything there, that was so touching. Wow, the response that I got from that was incredible. Oh, everybody loves the doggies. When they come up to my truck, and this is funny, it's not that they don't want to meet me. I understand. I really do. But they really want to see Jake and Panda. And, so. Well, you could come up here, too. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, get over here. Jake is like, why can't I come up there? It's great to see you back. Well, thank you, Julie. I appreciate that. We still do our radio show. Got to do our radio show. I have to do the radio show. 2, it's my passion. I love doing it. And 3, we're on a few stations out there, and we're on platforms. Pandora just accepted me on their platform there, and so we'll be on Pandora. And I'm not here to plug that. I'm not, but we are there. We're doing that too, right? I was in St. Louis area back in August. Let's see, where was I in August? I was in my truck just crisscrossing everything. Are you still? I am a lease operator. I am with RST. It's their truck, right? But I'm paying a lease on this truck. So, and the best part about, and I'm not really plugging RST. I'm not a recruiter, guys. I never have been, never will be. I don't know how to do it very well. I don't know how to make any. All I can say is a damn good company. What I like about it, they don't call you up every 15 minutes bugging you. Where are you? What are you doing? You need to do. They don't bother you. As a matter of fact, I haven't talked to Chris in over 5 months, 6 months about anything. He never calls me. He never bugs me. He never does. Once you lease a truck here, I mean, they leave you alone. I see you have super single. Well, all the trucks over here has got super singles. It is what it is. Every one of them's got super singles. Matt doesn't. He's got the Western Star, right? But it came with the duals, and the thing is, I don't want to say RST, but Prime never got their hands. All right, we're back. I don't know what the hell happened. Well, we're back. If you guys are still there. See if you guys come back or not. See if you guys remember your questions. Nah, I think you guys are moving back up. Just waiting for the comments to come back. If it does it again, folks, we're going to go ahead and get on out of here. There you go. All right, there. Patrick, you asked me a question. A few other people. It's not me, it's the internet where I'm at. It may do it again. If it does, we'll go ahead and get on out of here. Sorry about that, folks. It wasn't me. I'm trying to figure it out, you know. It's like, what the hell happened? Well, if it does it again, we'll go ahead and get on out of here. Would you still... Oh, okay, we were talking about super singles. That's right. An 18-wheeler with super singles. Well, you know, there's a lot of different things on these trucks. One, the automatic transmission. Two, the super singles. I mean, it's not what it used to be. I mean, look, even the fiberglass bodies that are on these trucks didn't have the fiberglass bodies. They used to have the metal bodies, right? Everything is so much different about these trucks, but they're about comfort. Now, the one thing I can tell you about the super singles is I'm not as heavy, and I can haul with regular dual tires. I'm probably good at 45,000 pound in a box, in a trailer, right? But with the super singles, I can actually carry up to 47,500 pounds. I can carry that before I'm over my thing. So, and there's a monitor in here that actually tells you how the tires are doing. If you're losing air, if you're losing rubber, it even tell you if you're going to need a new tire. I told okay, as soon as that comment comes back up, I'm going to read that. Okay, it's some CDO students watched your old videos and learned about backing. Yeah, I can still back. I need to get two things. One, I want to get another GoPro, and two, I need to go to either a Walmart that has GoPro accessories, or I need to go to a Best Buy, because I need a new hat strap. And there's a reason for that hat strap. One, when I take the dogs out, both hands are free. And two, when I'm doing my backing and stuff, I can actually look out, turn my head. Good to see you. Yeah, thank you there, Prairie Dog. We might lose our internet again. We lost it once. I'm sorry about that. You know, if that's the only headache about doing a live show. You might lose your internet. Have you ever been to northern Wisconsin? Absolutely. I was just up there. I had to go up there to name of that town. But I wasn't too far from Green Bay. I never seen a prime trailer with a Billy reefer. No, the only thing underneath, we don't have containers. A lot of your containers, some of your containers has got the no, we just got the fuel tank underneath, and we, you know, Lisa has been everywhere. Hello from Michigan. I have been up in Michigan. I took 41 quite a ways up there. I wasn't too far from Michigan, actually. And then coming back, I guess I had a choice. I could have probably went and come down the Mackinac Bridge, but I didn't. I come straight down, went through Milwaukee, Chicago, because I was making a delivery over there by Detroit. So that's, you know, I had two different option ways to go, but I didn't cross the Mackinac. I got a new head strap. Yeah, Don, I need your head strap. I do. I need one, because I take the dogs out, but I gotta hold the camera, and plus two, you know, it's just crazy. Home of the Packers. Well, I'm not much into sports. I'm not much into sports at all. Never have been. I love boxing. I love watching boxing. Got to go, Larry. I'll run into you somewhere. All right, buddy. Thanks, Ken. Appreciate you. Oh, now I need to get through. Of course, you probably use that head strap, Don. But I need to get one for the GoPro. Because the GoPro's got a mount up there where you can actually put the camera, right? I want to film like I used to. But I want the hat cam so I can walk in. It's never been used. Will a GoPro work on it? That's a good question. I may have to tell them I need to come through Knoxville. It's not that I can't buy one. It's just, it's not easy. But no, back to the 18-wheeler. It don't bother me. I'm not as heavy as an 18-wheeler. Yes, I know I only got 10 tires, but it's still a big truck. If you don't believe me, take your car and stomp your brakes. and let me run you over, it's still going to crush you like a can, whether it's got 18 tires or 10, because it's the weight, right? These tires are monster. You know, when you're away from, have you ever been really close up to, it's a for a go, okay, cool. But have you ever been close up to an actual super single? It's wider than you think it is, and it's thicker than your average tire. It's got to be, because it's a super single, right? I mean, when you're away from it, it doesn't look that awesome, right? Spreaker, no. Speaking of Mackinac Bridge, I just passed. I got to see that again. Somebody fart so that comment comes back up. Not just kidding. But it's just hard to. Here we go. Just passed over it back in July. Okay, old school trucks. Like, I like the old school trucks, but everybody's it's fuel. But I will tell you this. Matter of fact, when I take off today, I'll take the GoPro and I'll show you guys. I'll put it on tomorrow's video. Okay, I can get 8.9 to almost 10 with a loaded trailer. Miles per gallon. Not lying, I will prove it to you. When I take off, I'll go down the interstate. I'm going to be loaded with a box that's 44,000 pounds. And I can get almost 9 miles to the gallon with my truck. That's no joke. Straight up. Well, thank you there, Brandon. But because the truck doesn't have as much to drag to get it down the road, and I can get it up to speed a little faster than just usually any of the other trucks I ever had. But maybe because the more you got on that truck, the more drag you got, right? The more friction you got, pretty much is what I'm trying to say. Got more friction. Big Houston, what's up, buddy? I still watch your guys' videos when I work, you know. I wasn't quitting to quit. I just had to get away from it. I'm not into drama. Not at all. I mean, but you know, I'm not going to quit this time if there's a little drama on it. I'm just going to ignore it, right? How are you doing through this COVID? I'm doing pretty good. I got my shots. You know, Jake and Panda, every 2 years, they got to go get a rabies shot, right? They're stimper shots. They got to be vaccine. And now I joke. And I tell people, well, yep, Jake and Panda got their vaccines, and so did I. So I wasn't sure what it was going to do to me, but, you know, I got it anyway. We go to a lot of these meat places. What city has the worst traffic for big trucks? I don't know. I got to sit here and think about that. I can say Chicago. I can say definitely New York City, but New York City is not really designed for trucks. I would say any city. Chicago, definitely. Chicago. The best time to hit Chicago, if I know I'm going to Wisconsin, I like to go through Chicago about 3 o'clock in the morning. Between 3 and 4. Best time. You can just crank it on through, right? I got both both of them, yeah. Trucker, right? Atlanta, Dallas. You're naming it all. Yeah, but 285 doesn't seem like it's all that bad. Well, last few times I've been on it, there hasn't been any backups. What I was surprised about, I showed you guys Dayton on the video. It's usually always backed up because of construction. Sure, I got right through there. I couldn't believe it. 10 p.m. you can still get rush hour. It's hard to believe, but you can, because of the second, third shift, or the second shift. You can still get backups. But 4 in the morning, usually everybody's sleeping. And it's before third shift comes out, right? Usually you got, third shift, people go home around 7 a.m., right? So you got the folks going home from a third shift, and then you got folks going to work. And then you got your truckers are waking up. They're kind of getting up because they got to go through there. So it can be pretty backed up. Hello. Yes, hello. I'm just sitting here. I'm going to pick up this load and get going. Now you got it right there. 2 to 4 a.m. That's the best time to get through there. Best time. You can actually, I know, like the Dan Ryan is 45 mile an hour, but you can get on there cranking 55, you know, and just get through there, you know. Little ever, Yodo. Mark Edwards. New York City is the worst. New Jersey is the worst. Philadelphia could be the worst. What is that? 264 could be the worst. 64. And I'm talking all through there, going from Pennsylvania into Jersey. All of that could be the worst. How's your mom? She's doing pretty good, folks. She is. She's doing really good. Fulton Street, yeah. The Bronx. I try to stay, you know, I used to go into that area all the time, but I don't. Love the black truck. You know, believe it or not, this truck ain't black. It's a 2-color paint job. But, and Don can tell you about this because he actually seen the truck. If you get real close to it on a sunny day, you can see some real dark blue. Real dark blue. It changes color. If you look at it another way, it's black. But if you look at it another way, it's a real dark blue. But it is. I don't know if I can show you that and give you justice with the camera. But on a sunny day, if you look at the truck, it's not really a true black. That may be the color I'm thinking of, blue-purple. But it's such a deep, deep, dark color. It does look like it's black. I-44 and I-55, Poplar Street. Yep, right there in St. Louis, Missouri. That can be backed up. Yeah, it's not a true black. Of course, when you're trying to, you know, you check into a customer, you give them your number or something, and they ask you who you drive for, RST, what color is your truck out there? I just say black, because I don't want to go into detail. Well, it's kind of a dark, you know. Just say black. That's what they're going to look for. I used to own an Impala that looked bronze. Yeah, purple, yeah. I never had a truck that had a 2-colored tone like that. One direction it looks like a dark blue, and another direction it looks like a black. It looks like I'm going to Auburn, Indiana. Crank some Elvis. I'm trying, I am ASCAP licensed to play music on the air, on the radio, right? I'm trying to get with YouTube, and I'm trying to let them know that I'm licensed ASCAP so I can play regular music on. But you know what? I don't really care if I play music on YouTube. I don't, because really it's not what my channel is about anyway. It's just basically eggplant is a dark purple black. That might be, but it doesn't have the purple in it so much. It's got the blue texture. Don't really have the purple texture, but it has the blue texture. Beautiful. Thanks. I appreciate that, Richard. I used to drive it all the time too. I used to live in St. Clair, Missouri years ago. And I worked over there. I'm trying to think of but I used to work over there for a temp service. This years ago. I was just a kid out of St. Louis, Missouri. That's when I first got my driver's license, pretty much. That's when I first got, yeah, well, that's a long time ago. Long time ago. You guys sleeping again? They're sleeping. When was the last time you've been out west? Last time I was out there was July 3rd and 4th. Yeah. I went to I had to go to Utah. I made a delivery. I dropped my trailer. Then I went up into Wyoming. And I was there for the 3rd and the 4th. I come back out of Wyoming. Went back to Utah. Went to the Prime Yard there in Salt Lake. Picked up a trailer. And then come back east. But I had a gig out there I had to do. That's why I went out there. What part of New Jersey you've been to? All parts. I don't think there ain't a part of New Jersey. 27 years I've been driving, so I hit quite a bit of. Glad to see you and the pups again. Hope your mom is. She's doing well. She's doing good. This is the way to visit, ain't it? There's no way I can fit 64 people in here. Auburn, Indiana. The questionable automobile was built. Yeah. Auburn, Indiana. I got to go to a Walmart distribution there. I got all day to drive. Well, it's after midnight. No, it ain't. So I got all day tomorrow to drive. I got a 1 a.m. delivery there at that Walmart. Gotta run, Juba. Oh, I gotta finish reading. Okay, gotta run, Juba. Take it easy. All right. Who was that? Mike. Oh, okay. All right, buddy. Thank you for chiming in here. I appreciate that. I got stuck in Laramie, Wyoming. I did too. It was winter. Yep, it was winter for me too. From Laramie, Wyoming, all the way through Cheyenne until I got 40 miles into Nebraska? Yeah, Nebraska. 40 miles into Nebraska. Yeah. I had to sit here and think about that for a minute. Yep. About 40 miles into Nebraska, and then it started clearing up, right? It took forever because we crawled. They near took 10 hours to go through there, to tell you the truth. Took forever to get through there. No, I just wanted to do a live show. Sometimes you guys know this as well as I do. I've been watching you ever since the old red truck. Yes. Do you keep in contact with? I haven't talked to Woody since I left Woody. I think I might be saying this. I don't know how to say this. I got one of his inverters. Let me just explain this. I got one of his power inverters. It's a 400 watt power inverter. Well, when I left the woodshed to go into a different truck, I didn't have no inverter. So I borrowed it. Chris was there, the owner of RST. When I dropped the truck, he was there. And I said, I'm only going to use this inverter. How was 35 coming down? It was good. It was good. It was no backups. I said, but I'm going to use this inverter until I buy one. I said, in a couple days, I'll buy a new inverter for my truck. And I said, and when I'm done with it, I'll give it back. Okay, no problem. Then it was actually Chris's idea. He said, why don't you see, because maybe he doesn't want it. Maybe you can pay for it. You know, so ask him how much would he want for that, you know. Because I can either wire him the money or give Chris the money, right? Here, Chris. And then he can get it over to Woody. I think he's a little stuck up. I just got to say this because I wrote him. I said, I got your inverter. How much can I buy this from you? And no comment. None whatsoever. Will he get to see how your Peterbilt does on an Indiana? It does good. Can you power? No. But I have the APU on. I have a 1500 watt inverter, and that is what powers up the coffee maker. No, 400 watt won't. That 400 watt inverter won't even power up my laptop. because I got one of them big heavy duty battery plug inverters, or for my courtesy. Yeah, hi. Yeah. Got 72 people in here. Wow, that's pretty cool. So what can a 400 watt use to power? I'm powering up my TV, the DVD player. That's it. That's all I got it using right now. That's all. But see, the power is over here, the 1500 watt that runs the coffee maker. TV's way over there, and there's a cigarette plug right there. So you can actually run a 400 watt inverter, plug it into a cigarette plug without blowing that cigarette plug fuse. And I'm just using the TV, and then, well, there's a DVD built into that TV. So that's the only thing it's powering up. That's the only thing. But if I need an extra USB plug, or there is an extra plug I can use if I need it, but I don't overload it. That's how you get truck fires. That's exactly how you get truck fires. I'm not saying the fuse won't blow, but when wiring gets hot and somehow it gets past that fuse, or let's say the fuse does get hot and it makes a spark, that's how you get a truck fire. That's too many electrical appliances plugged into something. It's not a house, right? It's even the power inverters, even though it's got a plug like a house, like using the coffee maker, the other end of that isn't going to electrical fuse box like a house, right? It's going to a fuse panel like an automobile. Rick Phillips, oh, I got to read that. Something about Jake and Panda. Jake and Panda knocked out. Yeah, they're sleeping. Jim, yeah, Trucker Jukebox, glad to see you and Jake and Panda. Well, thank you. Yeah, it's good to be, I'm glad to be back. Yeah, better safe and just using one or two things. It is, exactly. That's exactly. And when I leave my truck, let's say I go inside a truck stop. When I go inside a truck stop and I'm like going to take a shower or whatever, except for the APU itself, I'll keep it going, but I cut all the power. Like I'll shut off the inverter. I don't want no power running because again, that could cause electrical fire. And if I'm parked at a truck stop, I'm inside, I don't want the truck to catch fire, because Jake and Panda is in trouble if that happens. They are in trouble. There's no way they're going to be able to get out of that truck. And let's see, has Indiana improved their... Indiana hasn't improved their roads since they leased out the toll road years ago. You know what I'm talking about? Interstate 90 and 80. They leased it out for 99 years. So ever since they did that, Indiana's broke. They don't have no money. I can't think of any videos to make. Oh, there's a lot of videos out there. I think my complaint was, if I've been down this road before, why am I making a video going down this road again? But every situation, every time you film, something different happens. When you come in down to the South Texas, I don't know, but we do go down there quite a bit. I go to Texas, let's put it that way. I'll let you guys know. I'll definitely let you guys know. Hey, I'm going to Texas. I used to think about buying a portable power station and use it one. I have a Honda generator, but it's in storage, has been in there for 2.5 years. I'm not even sure if it works anymore. I told Don he could have it, then I had an idea that I could use it, but it's still sitting in storage. That's that one I had when I had that, when I was driving for Marquardt. But I still have it. Along with the leaf blower. I like your videos inside the truck. Oh, that's why I need that dash. That's why I need that hat strap. I promise you, once I get that, anytime I go inside any truck stop, I'm going to have it on. Absolutely. It's just because both hands, you know, what I'm doing is when I'm going in there and I don't have it, I'm holding the camera, right? But when I have it on my head, I got both hands free. I'm just walking inside. Did the movie Convoy get you in? No. No. I think what got... I was a big fanatic when it comes to the TV shows. BJ and the Bear was one of them. Moving On was the other one. Convoy never did, but them were the ones. And then they had one. It was a short-lived show, 18 Wheels of Justice. You remember that one? That was a Kenworth that they was using, but that was a short-lived show. Matter of fact, if you go to YouTube and put 18 Wheels of Justice, you can watch it, but it's not American. You're hearing it, I think, what is it, Japanese or something, but it's not American, so you can't understand it. You might have said, and I missed, but how long have you had to Peterbilt? I can't really, well, I think about 5 months now. That's rough, but I think about 5 months now. Oh, I got to tell you the story. Let me tell you this. When have you ever stopped at... But, yes, once. And I think I might have been with Little Guy, because we were out. I had to go take a drug test. And we were riding in his truck. BJ and the Bear. That's always been my favorite show. Still today. I mean, it's still... I know it's not politically correct anymore, but that was my favorite show. Well, guys, 5 more minutes. I'm going to get out of here. Yes, 18 Wheels of Justice was so good. You see it on YouTube. Yeah, it's not even, you know, and I don't know the language. It's like, dang it. It just never got nowhere here. How did you, frostbite. Flatbed and frostbite, being outside too long. That's what happened. If you're outside too long and it's below zero and you're out there working and sometimes you take off the gloves and you're not cold, there's something wrong there, right? Moving on. Yeah, Sonny and Will. Now that you can watch on YouTube. You can watch that on YouTube. They have full episodes. Hey, Trucker Juba. Long time no see. Yeah, I'd say. They should bring BJ and the Bear. It would never fly. Nobody never would watch it. We have a whole different audience today than we did then. Back then, kids love big trucks. Back then, you got a lot of this and honking. Back then, you had a lot. I mean, a lot of your four-wheelers back then. I don't know just how old some of you guys are, but let me take you back in my time. Back in the 80s, it was nothing uncommon for a car to follow a big truck because, one, he did have the hammer down. Two, he had a CB in that truck. That was before the radar detectors came out. So to be sure that they weren't going to get a ticket, they would follow that big truck on purpose, and because they didn't want to get a speeding ticket. The trucker back then was respected. Not today. It's totally different. It's a total different aspect today. So you're never going to see that show BJ and the Bear today. You would never see it because it wouldn't be watched like it used to be. Am I making any sense there? I'm not saying people don't like trucks, but it's a whole different aspect today. It just wouldn't. They would call it politically incorrect, and our government may say no, and that's who controls now the TV, the FCC. I know this because I do radio, okay? They even correct me whenever, you know, you can't curse, you can't, you know, it's a crazy world today. The government runs that. So if it's politically incorrect, look, I can prove this. I can clearly, honest to God, prove this. The General Lee used to be on TV land. Used to be on TV. They used to play the Duke of Hazzard. And then what happened? Talking about the history of different things. The Confederate flag. I'm just using this for a prime example. The Confederate flag. You know, it can't be on TV no more. We're not going to air the Duke of Hazzard anymore because of the Confederate flag. See what I'm saying? So BJ and the Bear, think about it. If it was on and it showed BJ actually taking his semi, and let's say he knocks Sheriff Lobo and spins him out or hits 3 or 4 different, even Smokey and the Bandit today wouldn't be politically correct. They would not allow that on TV. We still respect truckers and this. Well, yeah, you know, a lot of people do. It's kind of like the ratings of a TV show. If there's a good TV show, the ratings, they say, well, in-house or the TV producers or whatever, they would say it's a bad show. We don't like the ratings, or the ratings are, we're not going to, but the general people out there would love would love it. They give it thumbs up, and that's what raises the ratings. A proven fact, back in the day when the Beverly Hillbillies was on TV, they never went from away from #1 slot. They always been there, but they got booted off because CBS said, we don't like being known as the Hillbilly Channel, so we're going to scrap the deal. We're going to scrap it. And that's exactly how it got thrown off, because they had the choice of taking it off because they didn't want to be known as the Hillbilly Channel. You know, hopefully this makes sense, but this is what I'm seeing. You know, this is what I see. What do you guys think? Have you ever saw a show that you really liked, and then after a while it's off, it's not there no more? You still up north? I'm in Wilkesboro, North Carolina right now. That's where I'm at. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pick up my load. I just got the text and it said the paperwork is ready, so I'm gonna be getting out of here real shortly. I'm gonna go pick up this load. It's here. I'm parked over here where the bobtail is parked, so I just gotta go around, pick up, hook up, and then go in and get my bills, sign my bills, and go. Yeah, see, Big Houston agrees. Yeah. My favorite movie? Oh, shoot. My favorite movie. I gotta sit here and think about that. Give me a few minutes, because I gotta ponder this one. I'm in Michigan somewhere. I like Knight Rider. I do like Knight Rider. Matter of fact, if you go to YouTube, there's season 4, 22 episodes, $19 and change. I think it was 21 something with tax. I bought season 4. I mean, I got the movies, I got the TV shows, but when I can get them that way, I could be in a dock, right? And let's say I'm in there for a couple hours, I can watch Smokey and the Bandit. Smokey and Bandit, believe it or not, was not my favorite. And I don't know if it was because it wasn't my favorite. I don't know what my favorite movie is. Honestly, I don't. Probably my favorite movie was Roadhouse. And it's not even a truck driving flick. I think it was Roadhouse. That was with Patrick Swayze. Remember that one? That was probably my favorite movie. That would have been one of my favorite movies as a kid. Tombstone. Tombstone was a good movie. Hi, but Jerry Reed. Hi, hey, that's on YouTube. You can watch that movie. You can watch that Highball, and I can prove it because Jerry Reed. I think he had a cab over. Of course, all their movies had cab overs, but yeah, I've seen that, and I've seen it on YouTube. The A-Team. Hey, I was never an A-Team fan neither because, again, I guess you can call it politically correct, but you get 20,000 bullets coming out and nobody gets hit. Boy, that's some bad shooting. Live PD. They showed Green, Missouri, Springfield, and it. Well, that got canceled, and so did Cops. But that because of that incident that happened in Minneapolis. What's his name? When he died because of that police incident. When that took place, that's when Cops. Well, they took anything that had to do with police. They took it off the air. But I do like the police shows. I do like Cops, and you know my favorite cop show was actually the stories of the Highway Patrol. The real stories of the Highway Patrol. Remember that one? That was my favorite. Thieves Highway is a serious 1940 truck driving movie. I've checked that out. There's also some good classics like Ironside, Mannix. You can still see that too. Go to My TV. Is that what that is? My TV or My TV? I think that's what it is. It's on cable. You can also and it's on some local stations. Good movie, absolutely. Stories of the Highway Patrol, and you can watch them as well on YouTube. I got this what you call I can't go into my phone to tell you this. And Terry, I thank you so much. I went in and watched Little Guy's live show, and you were the first that said and mentioned me and said Jukebox is back on. Thank you, sir. I saw that. You were the first, and even though Little Guy didn't say anything, he might have, because he was just talking, he probably didn't see it. It probably got by him. But I saw it. Thank you. And then somebody else went in there and said the same thing. But I saw that. Thank you. Kramer, he went in there. All right, guys, it's saying I got 15% phone. So that means my phone was going to go dead. We're going to go ahead and get out of here, guys. John's Adventures in there. Hey, Terry, what's up? The phone is just going to go dead. It's going to go dead. Can't help it. So I won't hang up. Let me just say thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of my life, and thank you for being a part of the Trucker Jukebox Show. But we're not going to hang up. What's going to end up happening, the phone is just going to go dead. And when it does, it's going to be gone, right? So when that happens, let's just let it go. We just let it go until it goes dead. Come on. We'll just let it go till it goes dead. We got 50. It said I got 15% battery left. So if it goes out, you know why. Hey, I saw John's Adventures in there. You guys know who he is. That's John Head. That's John Head from North Carolina. He has a YouTube channel called John's Adventures. I think he's pretty good. I mean, he's new, so it takes a minute for that channel to get recognized. But if you guys like to see some cool things, I gotta say that because I like him. I do. I like him. So go in there and check him out. John's Adventures. Yeah, he was in an airplane. He was up there. It's fixing to fuzz out on me. I can see now. I can tell the battery's going dead. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. It's going to crash here in a minute. Thank you for being a part of our show. And we'll catch you guys. There'll be a video tomorrow, and I promise you. Okay? Y'all be good. Until the next time. Later.